Okay. Just preparing everything here now, so we are in order. Let's see. Okay. Then we will start. So, as always, in the start of the session, I go through the plans for this session. So we are going to first be trading a little Forex. I typically go through around 4 Forex pairs, and hopefully we get a signal within the first 4. Then we will move over to some binary option, and we will jump a little in between these two. I have Forex and binary option sessions just like this one every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday between 7:30 and 8:30 GMT -3. So, every day before we start, I know this is quite boring for the ones that follow, but trust me, it is important. You need to make an account with investing.com. Never start to trade Forex or binary option without checking if there are news. So what we do, we go to news, we go to economic calendar, then we start looking for 3-star news. So you can see, for example, 3 in morning my time, because yes, this is my time, GMT -3. There are 3-star news. Let's see if there's something else today. So you can see there are many 3-star news for dollar today. Basically, in 2 hours, there are 3-star news for dollar. So how do we deal with that? And also, yes, I will give signals for this pair. I guarantee that. But it's up to you to deal with the news. Okay? So, if you have a trade that almost have hit your stop loss, let it be, because then you might be in luck that it shoot in your direction, because it's a 50% chance that will shoot in any direction. But if you have a trade that is almost in take profit, little in plus, little in minus, whatever, close the trade down, then 10:30, if you still feel it's a trade that you want to open, then reopen it. Okay? Now, let's see if we can find any trades today. Let's just remove these pairs. Let's open this one. See on the super chart. Let's remove the trade from yesterday. Have we lost it, by the way? So even better to remove it. Now, what's going on there now? We see we broke down from this trend quite strongly, I will say, and now we are strongly going up again, and we're going up to the current resistant line, and you see it's a strong refusement from that line. Let's mark it. It's around here, and it's respected quite good, I will say. So I believe that it will get a break from there. I don't think it will break up. I think it will go down and retest this region here first. Of course, you have done that a few times. So maybe that was what was done here. If you take the 30 minutes, we might see it better. So you see, you break down, up, down. But we see that this type of movement is something we see quite often with this pair. So I believe that we quite safely can take a short position here now. I will take it based on the 30-minute chart. We put our stop loss as good we can. Let's target the area that we quite safely can say we go down to. Now let's zoom in to get our entry correct. There, okay. Forex short trade for GBP USD and like I said before, while I type, there will be movements. So if you want to take the trade, you need to take it right away. Sometimes can go in the correct direction for you, that you can get a better entry, and sometimes it will be like now that will move in the wrong direction. That means wrong direction. If you have not taken the trade, will be in profit. So this is a 50-50 thing. So if you want to take my trades, you need to take them right away. I consider them, because while I type, these things will happen. Okay, so nothing I can do with. I can't put a pause in the market. So now I will just take this trade myself, super fast. Let's see. Just bear with me while I do that. Okay, so that is the first trade of the day. Currently it's actually in the another direction, so that is good for you for taking a trade. Now let's move on. Let's take a look at euro against Australian dollar. We can see that we have a current trend going downwards. That means a trade here will be good on the trend line you see here. Now when that is said, also we have an incredible strong support down here. So if you want to take a trade like this, you need to get a strong bar up to this one very fast, because I will not dare to put a take profit below this support, because probability is that we'll go like this and break out, and then we'll at least go up to this yellow line, that's the half line, or we maybe go all the way up. Or next big target area, I would say, is around this area up here. So, or I will actually say here. I think that is the area that is possibility to go up to. So, but currently, the way we see now, it's a downtrend all over. So we're only looking for sell opportunities. So I will not even consider doing a buy trade here, even though we see this support is strong, because we get these spikes down, they are too big. So yes, a trade down here could be more interesting. I would maybe consider it if we had a movement down and I would take a trade down in the spike here. Yes, I would consider it, because we see this region down here is incredibly strong. So that's something I would consider, even though this is against the trend, but that's the only one I would consider. Let's move on. Let's save the chart. Gold is trending quite beautifully up. Problem with gold is that we see that it's a strong resistance up here. So if you now mark this one up, let's see, I would think I will mark it like this. You see we have one here, but this is the one that is more correct. So do we want to take a trade here? Yes, but only if we can come down around here. Maybe in the next 1 hour we will still take it. So if you take it to the 1 hour chart here now, we see that we have a beautiful trend going upwards, but maybe we'll be blocked here. But if we can break above here, next target is this gray zone up here. That is a much better trade. So I will wait for 2 confirmations here. That's 3 actually. 1, if you in the next hour can come down to this white line, we can do a buy trade. 2, if you break out of this trend line, I will then wait for a retest of the trend line and then enter and go for the middle zone that is around here. Or third, wait that we close above this support. I will need to move it a little more up, I see. I think there will be an area. I think it's quite thick, this, because we see here we came up and go down, so we here also, so it's difficult. This support resistance here is quite thick, so it's difficult to see a correct area when we actually have broken above it. So I think for now we stay a little away from gold. It's not so many good opportunities. Now for dollar against Japanese yen, we can clearly see that we are building 2 lines, something like this. It's nothing big, but it's still here. That was it. So we will get a squeeze here now pretty soon, but it's nothing big. This is like this one, and we broke down. And we see the tendency for things that you break down. So if you break down, it's down to around this region I'm expecting. So it's not a big trade, but it is something. Oh, it's very short. So nothing I would trade, by the way. So that's it. We have gone through 4 pairs. Let's take a look at the trade. It's running in beautiful profit. So that's something. Now let's take a look at some binary option as promised. I'll just find my login. Okay, we are in. Let's now close some of these things. Now we are looking for a specific area we can trade. I will start with this pair. It's actually 98%, that is amazing. But I don't see nothing, so let's move on. Here I don't see nothing either, so let's move on. We are looking for a very specific area to trade. I will show you when I see it. We will guarantee find at least area I can show you. Like here we had a little while ago. You see we had a beautiful area, I bet we broke through it. Now it's not active more. But maybe something will be built later. So we are looking for an active area to trade. Down here we might have something, but we need one more test at least. Let's mark it. Let's make it a green line and the thickest line. What I would like to see here now is that this one will hold. It's just tested 2 times. Let's see. If we break too high up, we will skip it. But yes, we need one more test of this line. If we can get one more, I will start to trade it. We can write it up so it can be fast if that happens. Binary options by line for Aud USD at 0.71 57 50. But yes, I need one more test. We can save it. Let's move on. I want to see how this bar turned out first. Would be nice if we could get one more test on here. Now let's see. No. No. We skip this one. It's not a good line. Nothing here. Nothing here. No. No. No, everything is trending. I don't like trending pairs, just so you know. Down here we have something, but we are very far away. You see this area here is beautiful, but currently we can't do anything with it. No. No. Here, down here we have something a little far away, but I think we can mark it at least. Let's move in. There. That is a nice area. we can deal with this one. Byline at EUR USD at 0.914839. At least this one is a good line, so we will have that one in the system. So let me post it here for you all here now. Take a screenshot of it. Let's just follow just a little, because if we break this area here, we will go down very fast. Now let's take a look here. Just bear with me while I do this. Wait a little.
Sorry, I'm water. Water.
Sorry for that, and I'm back again now. I will now take a look at this. There. And there. Okay. So you see we broke down below this support that is now turn resistance, and we are getting close now to our buy line down here. So this one start to be more valid for us. So that one we keep as a good option for later. We can change this for 100. That's what we'll do. So it's just later to change for 30 seconds. Now let's move on. We have it ready. So now we will check back on this one once in a while. Now for this pair, I don't see nothing. Here we had a very nice line just a little while ago, but it get broken. Now let's see here, all is good. Nothing to see here. Nothing here. Let's go back and check the one here. No, still nothing. So not much trading opportunities for now this morning. Let us see here now. I don't like the top. No. No. Very few trading opportunities here now. We have one down here, but it's very far away. Let's see the last pair. I would say up here we have something. At least we can mark it, as we have so little. We make this one a nice red color. So let's write that one up. Binary options sell line for USD SEK at 10 37 0 1 2 7. So let's pause that. Let's take a screenshot of that one also, just so we have it. So till now we don't have anything that is really close, but at least we have two lines that we can follow. I will go through some of the other pairs a little later. We'll take a little more Forex and then maybe something else have come up, because it's just a few minutes and we can have more active trades. But currently this was the only two I could find, and none of them was actually very close. So that's how it is sometimes, that you don't get so many trades. But when you first find something, then we can make money. That's how it works. Now let's see. Let's go over to some Forex. Let's zoom out. We are now testing this support, but you see we have these big spikes down. This is nothing we really can trade that much. Then we have this trend going downwards here. We are below, but we see that does not mean so much because we have all the spikes going up. So I think we skip this one. Euro against dollar. Long term we see it's a quite strong upwards trend right now, and we did have an incredible big spike up here. And I'm expecting us to go and retest this area here, because what we can see is that this is a very strong resistance that was broken and I think we need to go down and retest it. When we get a retest down here, that can be a very beautiful long trade. But currently where we are in the market now, we are testing another support that is up here. I'm not so interested. I'm more interested in this yellow line here, because you can see this was a very strong resistance for a very long time, and it's an interest area for us. So let's mark it a little better so we can have it if we come down there later. Let's take from here up to, I would say, up to around here. This is my interest area. So if you can come down to this interest area here, we will for sure take a long trade, because we see the trend line that is amazing if you come down to it, but I don't see that. I don't see us break this one easily, because when you see how many times we needed to try to break it up, we did not manage. I don't think we just break down in one try down. I think at least we'll have one down here, retest, then up to where we are in the market right now. So we can maybe mark that one with a thin line. around here. Wait a little. So we see that this is an area we come up to. I think I will take it a little farther down just to be sure. But this region, yeah. So if we come down to this line here, I think we will take a trade at least up to this white line. Now let's take a look here. We do have a strong resistance up here. We see that it's more the same story. We have problem to break it. In this one, let's take it to the 4 hours so you see a little better what's going on. Let's mark this area. Like that. We see that this one is pretty strong. We are forming this M, do you see? We got a breakdown here, and then I think naturally it will go down to this, around this region here. Let's see how a trade could look like here if we go in with a short trade. I think a trade could be nice like this. So we take this trade. So we enter here is a short trade for GBP, GPY at this level here. Stop loss level here and profit level here. Yeah, we take it like this. I will now post it for you all here. Just bear with me. I will now take this trade myself. Just wait a little while I do so. And there, okay. Now let's take a look. Now you actually can get a little better entry than I got, but we are just targeting an area we quite easily come down to. Actually, the profit could have been a little better here, but I think it's okay. We save this one, moving up to the top, and continue. Now let's take a look at Bitcoin. We have a downwards trend that was broken. We got a retest here, but we do have a support area around here. So let's remove this one now. So we are testing this resistance. So maybe we'll just be blocked here. But if we break up from this one here, we can then look for a long trade up to around this area. So that can be a nice area to trade. So here I would like to just wait a little, see if we can break this resistance here. If we do so, we can target the area up here. We can mark it. It's a quite beautiful area we can trade up to. So we'll say around up to this region. So if we can break above here, we target that area here. And stop loss, we can just put it just a little below, so I think it will be a nice 1 to 5 trade. So let's just save it and continue. Now we just have a few trades left here. Let's move over to binary option to see how if we got any close to any of our lines. We have not, but now I think we can start from the start again because things should have changed. Now let's see, we do have our area down there. Let's see, it's turning to green. 30. Binary options buy line for CAD at 0.894406. It's just tested 3 times, but it's the best we have for today, so that's why we take it. Now I'm ready to go in. Now let's see, I'm ready. If you come down to that line, now let's see. Now we will follow here a little. We are very close. So if we can come down to our line, we will for sure take a buy trade. As long as you don't start with a process like this again, that will be boring. And if we break, we will then make sure we hedge out of the trade. We are ready. We are getting close. Now let's see. He's more like making a new line here, I see. That is interesting. He's really respecting that area. Let's see if you continue that way. It's 4 times now, but I think I still will keep it down here. Let's see. I think I want to move on if continuing this for too long time. Once again on this line. I'm thinking if I should start a trade on that line. I think we move it up there. Yeah, ready? Now let's see. We move with our line. Then of course he want to break up. Let's hope it's not the case. It looks like it. Because we had a resistance here. Everything depends. Now looks like he broke above. Now this will work as support. Now, let's see. For now, we don't have any trade with binary option. I could have traded this one, but I was typing, so I didn't manage. That's the problem when you're sharing your trades also, that you sometimes lose trading opportunities. Super bad entry. I'll go in again if I come better. There, many bad entries. Let's take one more there. One more there. One more there. Now let's see how this turns out. Now let's see how this turns out. Looks like we win all of them. We won all of them. Now let's see. I think that's all. Let me see. Yeah, we got a lot of trades here now. Let's move it to the sides. I'm sure I get all of it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades. Let's now take it to here. 7. So then we have 7 multiplied with 98, 686. That is a good start. That's the thing when you go in with a smaller bid on a big account, you can go in many times. So when you get a bad entry, you can make sure you get a good entry. Let's remove this one here. Let's take a new screenshot. Let's select like this. And there. That was a beautiful line. Now let's continue. If you come down again, we'll go in. Let's hope we can get a good entry from the bat, because I don't like when I go in many times. But we need it because we got some few bad entries. So in the worst case, if I lost the worst entries, I would have got maybe a small profit from the better entries. Now let's see. But at least we made some good profit from the ghetto. Let's see. With my account, I could easily have taken 500 trades each, but I like it like this because, like I said, then I had the possibility to take a few trades in the times when I get bad entry. Because the problem with this broker, sometimes from when I push his up button or down button, can take like 2 seconds before the trade is taken. Sometimes it's in my advantage, I get better entries, sometimes I get bad entry, and then it's good that I had the possibility to take more trades instead of take one big trade and need to deal with my losses if I do a bad entry. Now I can repair it. So that's why I like also trade with $100. It's very rare I go in so many times like I did now, but it's a possibility for me to do it in a way. So then, yes, if you choose to break down, I need to change very fast to, in this case, a 700 trade as a hedge trades down. So it's always something you need to think about. So now let's see what we can do here. I think now we can jump a little over to Forex. We see this one is holding like I talked about. Now let's take it to the 1 hour. Maybe you see a little better what's going on here. I think I would like to take it on this there. So if you look like this, we are still above the trend. think we can move it just a little bit there. So if we can come down to this line here, we can target up. We have a little area to work on, but the problem is that we see that we have a support there also, so that looks like he will break down, and if he break down, he will have a hard time to break up again. So it's not so lucrative as I first thought. Now let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is in a sideways market. For the ones that follow me, they know I don't like to trade in sideways markets. The only thing that like to trade in sideways market is robots. They love this market. Now let's take a look at the last pair of the day. That is GBP against the Swiss francs. It's not much to say here. We have a strong support down here. That is something we can mark up. Sometimes I mark up things that I can use later. So it's not always that I have a trade that I can take now, but I save myself time in other sessions. Other than that, I don't see any structure. What we can see is that we are above an area that we had hard time to break before, and we even closed it. So for me, I would guess that we'll go even more up, but it's very hard to say where we go. Is this the level? I don't know, because we can't see anything in the, actually we can see here. So for me it looks like then maybe around up to these levels. So we have a quite good space to go up. So we might come up to these levels here. Yeah, that's what you can see. But is something I will trade right now? No, it's not. So now let's take a look at the two trades we have taken today. What's going on here now? Let's take a look at this one first. We did push this one. Did push wrong. Let's take a look at this trade. How is it going? It's running. It's running a nice profit, and our GBP, that one is currently in minus. Okay, so yeah, one in plus and one in minus, but we have both as a short, and I think in the end the British pound will go down. I like the stop loss on both of them, so we will just need to have some patience and wait and see what will happen. How are we in time? We have 9 minutes left, and good we are not here because the line got broken, so then we can look at something else. Okay, we are getting closer to our trade in the upside there, but still we don't have nothing. So let's move on and see if we can find something else as we've gone through all the Forex. No. As this one is broken, we will open, let's come more down, let's take this one here. That's this one, okay, understand. Then we take this. Nope. Because new lines form all the time, that's why we can go through the list one more time super fast to see if we can get a couple of more trades in this session. Down here looks like we might have something. Might be forming in right in front of our eyes. But then right away he broke down to a left. That means this is not something we can trade. Then let's move on. Here also you see irregular lines. We don't like that. In the upper side here I don't see nothing. Nope. No. No. Nope. We have the line down here that we are following from before. But sadly we need to break this one. If we break this support here, yes, then we're getting close. But currently, no. Nothing I would trade here either. Here. We have a line up here. Perfect. Let's turn it to red. Binary options sell line for GBP CAD at 1605.29.3. Let's take a fast picture of that one. Let's post it for you all here. Maybe you get a trade at the ending minutes. That would be quite nice. We are ready to go in. Let's put to 30 seconds. Now let's see, we are ready. I did not take the trade, but we're ready. Did I put the line good? Say there. A little down from what I did post, but then at least they will not go in too early. But we will have a little better line. Now let's see. That's the advantage you have when you're following my screen, that we will move the lines a little. Could have taken the trade there, but I did not. Was way too fast. Way too fast. I don't like when it's moving so fast it is now, because it's difficult to get good entries. But yes, if you're a bit fast on trigger, you would have got the trade there and you would have won. I was not. Let's see. Okay, we are ready. For now, he's staying away from our line. How are are we in time? We have 2 minutes left, so we'll see 2 more bars. So I think we'll just get max 1 trade in here now, but let's see. If we are lucky, we are going to see it. We get a trade, we're going to see just 2 more bars. Then we are done. 1 more. This is the... We're starting to see the end here now. So 1 more bar and we're done. Looks like he will break down. Let's take a look at the another ones here now. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. And we are staying over here. So looks like that is the end. We're going to see 1 more bar. So we need a very strong green up now if you're going to have any hope for getting a trade. This is the last bar we are following. This will be the last bar. So if you're going to get a trade now, I will take a trade if you come up the red. If you don't get on this bar, we will stop. Let's see. We are now just 10 seconds away. So yeah, that's it for today. Today we did quite good. Just 1 line, but we got in a few trades. We made $686. We can take a fast look on the Forex trades. This one is running currently a little minus, and this one is running in profit. So all in all, we are doing good today. So with that, have an amazing day, and I'll see you all tomorrow same time.